Join me today at the beach. I'm visiting a friend. We're going to make some great food and have some fun. Welcome everybody, welcome back. Welcome if you're new, as I usually say. So today, I'm at the beach. I arrived at my girlfriend's beach house. This is my view for today. Come on, we'll take a little walk outside and then we'll come in and I'm going to introduce you to my longtime friend, Gisella. But this is the view. It's something I don't wake up to every day. I'll just let you know it is in Connecticut. And we'll check out some of her herbs. So she told me today that this scallion plant is 15 years old. They were going to throw it out years ago. Her father said, he was saying something about throwing it out. She plunked it in here and look at 15 years later. But because we've had a lot of rain, her herbs really aren't doing too bad. The rosemary, you should see her basil is usually humongous, but we've had, along with a lot of other people, just a lot of rain. She's trying to get her parsley back. Look at her sage plant. Some basil here. So anyway, it's just a beautiful day, and she's gonna make a gorgeous lunch for us. Oh, you know what? Also, if you're a regular follower of me, that's the dough bowl. She absolutely loved it. And we put it out here just for now. But let's go inside. I'll introduce you. And she's going to make a nice light lunch that is easy to bring somewhere or enjoy it at your own home. All right, we updated our look. We've got some faux lemons. We just quickly placed them. But anyway, just things you can do with a dough bowl. All right, let's go inside. All right, everybody, this is my girlfriend, Gisella, longtime friend. You can say hi, Gisella.
Hi, welcome to my 94-year-old beach house.
So we're going to have a lot of fun today. We are making, what are we making? What's the tart called?
So I don't know what the name of it is, but I just...
Did you make it up actually, or?
Kind of, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's been done before. So I'm going to do two.
Yeah. This is puff pastry, right?
Puff pastry.
Okay.
And I pierced it, and I'm going to bake it off just a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add some mushrooms to this one, and some asparagus, and some cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And the next one I'm going to add some tomatoes and mozzarella.
Oh.
And maybe a little prosciutto. Maybe I'll put the prosciutto on this one.
Okay.
So whatever you like.
That sounds delicious. Look how she has her little basket all set up with her herbs, and I tell you. So we have been friends for, oh my God. So we met when our brothers were playing baseball.
I think we're 11 years old.
And I always wonder the age because I'm never really sure.
I think we were around 11 years old.
And have been friends ever since.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long friendship. So anyway, all right, she's going to pre-bake this, and when it comes out, we'll do a little more talking. All right, so go ahead, Giselle. So what are we doing here?
Just a little olive oil.
You got parchment paper?
Parchment paper, thawed puff pastry.
Okay.
And I think it's a little thick, so I like to spread it.
Okay. I was just telling Gisella that puff pastry, I love it, but I don't think to buy it. But look at it's so versatile, right?
So I push it out. I have a little tiny rolling pin for pastry makers, but I don't have it at this house. And it works really well. So I just push it out, and then I squeeze it a little bit.
So far so good, not too hard, right?
And then the same thing. I'll just put this in with the other one.
All right, so on one of our, what are we calling them? Like a tart or?
Like a lunch tart.
Like a lunch tart. Okay, so she cut up some raw asparagus. Okay, she's seasoning it now with some salt and pepper.
Onion powder.
Onion powder, yep.
And a dab of olive oil. I like to do this, and I like to put this to marinate a little bit.
Okay. Let it sit a little bit while the puff pastry's cooking.
Yeah.
And she sliced up some mushrooms. And remember, like Gisella said, you can make it your own. This is just what we're having today.
You can use any kind of mushrooms.
Okay.
If you like mushrooms.
Perfect. And if not, then you substitute for whatever you like. This is just what we're having. I think it's going to be delicious. Obviously, we're skipping a couple of the steps or we would be here probably too long. But so Gisella took out the puff pastry. She's laying out some mushrooms. And looks like the asparagus is next, but she's got some...
I'm going to use my hands.
Yeah, that's fine. nice prosciutto and some feta cheese.
I don't like to cook the prosciutto. I put it on at the end.
Okay. And there's the 15-year-old scallion plant.
Yeah.
Cut up, right? How funny is that? So we've been through a lot together in our friendship, don't you think? I mean, we've, you know, good times, bad times, unbelievable. But
lots of laughs, lots of tears.
Yep.
Lots of family.
Yeah.
Family things.
Oh yeah, yeah, always something, right? But you are, I mean, I could cry talking about it, but if you have at least one or two close friends, I'm fortunate to have a handful, but to go through what, you know, what all friends go through, it's the best, you know, it's the best. So, all right, no crying, everybody. All right, so anyway, this is looking delicious. And, you know, I'm thinking it's amazing what you can, you know, so like you said, it's like a pizza as far as toppings.
It is. It's just a little bit more delicate. And
Yeah.
I think it's more of a lunch.
Yes.
I mean, you can do it for dinner with a salad or, you know, a protein.
Yeah.
Which I've done. But it's just such a pretty luncheon item, and you can take it to someone's house.
What a beautiful presentation, too, it would make. And
it
it's
does
light.
look pretty when it's wrapped up. And you can,
I bet.
And you can eat at room temperature.
Right, which is nice. All right, she's going to be putting this in. For how long, Gisella?
I turned it down to 350, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Just until it,
You eyeball it kind of thing?
you know, 15 or 20 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
Not, maybe 10.
And like she mentioned, she'll put this on after because it can tend to get...
Kind of crispy and
I
hard
gotcha.
and salty.
Okay. All right. All right, for the second one, she sliced up some tomatoes. We've got some olive oil going on there. And how do you say that? Her parents were right from Italy. How do you say that? White cheese right there.
Mozzarella.
Okay.
It's not mozzarella.
It's because a lot of people say mozzarella.
There's an A at the end of it.
A ricotta.
Mozzarella.
Yeah. I guess it depends what region you're from, too, and how you're... I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, she is quite a cook. Her parents have been gone for a while, but they were fabulous cooks. We used to have the story where, you know, I would come down to the beach house to hang around with Gisella, and I would watch her mom cook and help her clean the dishes. And Gisella was out with the boys playing on the beach.
This is true. Honey, why don't you come out and help us? No, Ma, you got Heidi. I'm with the boyfriend.
So the mother loved me, what can I tell you? All right, so it looks like she's adding some pepper. And you actually, what did you just tell me? You're going to put the basil on after.
At the very end. So
interesting, okay.
So this is where you would put garlic, but I am the only Italian in the country.
I know. What's up with
that? That doesn't eat garlic at all in any kind of capacity.
Okay.
So this is where you would put chopped garlic if you want.
I gotcha.
Throw this in. Baby. Again, you turn it down to 350.
350. What did we start it at though? 4?
I think it was 425.
Okay, so that's going to go in.
So this one's almost done.
Yeah, let's take a peek. Oh, nice. All right, guys. We'll see them in a minute.
Okay, so before I serve it and cut it, I take a little bit of hot honey.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Hot honey. I've never
I'm not
even
going to
heard
do that side because you don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of spice.
And then I'll do a little bit just for freshness. You could make 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah.
With different things, or you can make them all the same. It depends on whatever your family
likes.
Right,
exactly. Yep. Make it your own, like I said.
That just gives it, you really can't taste it too much, but just gives it a very fresh flavor with the lemon.
All right. Also, I was asking you, Gisella, how you cut this, so go ahead. I don't want to take over your...
No, I just like to use a pizza cutter.
Okay.
Because sometimes a knife with the rim of the baking sheet can be cumbersome.
Yeah.
Or you can take it out and cut it flat on a cutting board.
Okay. Okay, all right, guys, here's our delicious lunch. Look how pretty that looked. And so easy. It didn't take her long. And, you know, like I said, you can make it your own. All right, we're going to go eat lunch looking at that. And then we'll take you to Homegoods. We're going to go just to get out for a little bit. Okay, see you soon. All right, so we're in Homegoods. What's that, Gisella? That's pretty.
It's solar. It's a table lamp.
Love that. Let me come back a little so I can see it.
Can't find a price though.
Here's one up here. Very pretty.
Oh, $14.99.
Oh. These are, look how pretty these are. I I know blue and white is very popular.
I love this for fruit.
Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. Yep. That is nice. And white goes with everything. It's just classic. Everybody likes lemons in the summer. It's a pretty pattern though, huh? It's not too yellow. Well, it's Mikasa. Nice. It's cute how they have the oils and salts set up. Gisella had spotted this one here. It's pretty. Blue and white. Planters galore.
Thought this would be cute to fill it up with something for hors d'oeuvres.
I love
Handheld
that.
hors d'oeuvres.
Yep.
Like salami and cheese and some either cheese sticks or bread.
They're doing a lot of the handheld
with a
now.
little bit of olive oil or pesto at the bottom.
Oh,
and
look at you.
some carrots and
Look
celery.
at you. Hummus.
Hummus.
Hummus among us.
Oh, you know what you could do?
What?
You could fill this with what's that red stuff? I forgot the name of it.
We're gonna edit that. Hold on.
You could fill this with guacamole, or you could fill it with salsa and with chips.
Oh, I like the whole layering. Look at you.
Yeah,
I like the whole layering. Just a little idea, guys.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Very cloudy compared to this morning. This morning was beautiful. All right, I'll show you our big haul. All right, so Gisella ended up getting these for her chairs. Oh, I love those. So a 2-pack, what'd you pay for a 2-pack?
$24.99. See if you like them, Hyde. Sit. Can you sit?
Yeah, hold on.
Don't just my.
All right, I'm busting Gisella saying she should keep these. She wasn't sure because she has gray. And I said, well, these go.
Actually, they're blue, I think.
Oh, maybe they faded. All right, so we didn't do too good, to be honest with you guys. Let's see. So I got this. This is cute. Actually, Gisella found it for me. I was eyeing it, and I, for some reason, did not pay attention. But I did like it. Hold on. I don't have my tripod or anything, but I got this pretty shirt. Look at that. Cute, cute. How much was that? I forgot. 20?
20.
Yep. And then don't be jealous, everybody. I got some organic lollipops. And I'm going to try this aspartame-free gum. I know. So not a very exciting shopping trip. Oh, I like those, though.
You don't think they're boring? They need a little color?
No.
Pop of color?
I like them. Look at my friend Gisella. She's got the hair up. The hair goes up. You sexy mommy. She's got her apron on. We're having some chicken cutlets for supper. Oh, my God. Am I eating good tonight, I tell you. All right, so we are having delicious chicken cutlets, and she's going to be making some homemade pesto. She said this is her secret. So those are what, pine nuts?
So you saute, they're not sauteing yet, but you saute pine nuts in a little bit of olive oil, and you roast them so it gives the pesto a nutty flavor.
Oh, I gotcha. Oh, it sounds good.
That's the secret.
And then she's going to make some pesto over here.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Do you know I've never made it at home?
Really?
No.
I don't have enough basil because this time of year my basil hasn't grown yet in Connecticut.
And it's just the two of us tonight eating, so that should be plenty.
Okay. Bunch of really good grated Parmigiano cheese. Some good black pepper. And you don't want to use too much salt because the Parmigiano cheese is salty.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
And then at the end, I give a little shave of lemon peel. Pine nuts and olive oil.
Now we know her secret.
And to give it that little extra freshness, I do just a dab of lemon, and it does make a difference.
Right.
And this is where you would put in your cloves of garlic.
Oh, okay, but she told you, I think earlier, she's not a garlic person.
Yeah, pesto is made with garlic.
Yep. All right, everybody, we are going to go eat, but look at this presentation that Gisella made. It looks beautiful. We are excited to eat. We got a nice salad, And I hope you guys enjoyed our video. And guys, I gotta go eat. All right, see you soon.